These are the Daily Tech headlines for Monday, November 25th, 2024. I'm Sarah Lane. Bloomberg sources say Sony is developing a new handheld console designed to play PS5 games natively. Sony's earlier portable devices like the PSP and PS Vita were discontinued due to limited market traction. Unlike the PlayStation Portal, which relies on Wi-Fi streaming, this upcoming device would potentially support standalone gaming, making it a strong contender in the expanded handheld gaming market. Raspberry Pi's new Pico 2W microcontroller adds Wi-Fi and Bluetooth for $7. That's up from the $5 Pico 2. It's powered by the RP2350 chip and features dual-core ARM and RISC-V architecture and supports Wi-Fi 4 and Bluetooth 5.2. Definitely an option for Internet of Things projects like sensors and smartwatches, among others. It's compatible with existing Pico accessories and available for pre-order now. Microsoft's Windows Recall feature is an application designed to take a snapshot of you as a user's screen every few seconds and store it for future retrieval. Now, users can recall what they were doing using a text query or scroll back through a timeline. In theory, great idea. But many critics noticed early on that capturing sensitive information, like passwords, lacked sufficient data security measures. Microsoft ended up pulling the product less than 3 weeks after its initial launch. It's now being re-released to Windows insiders who have the proper Copilot Plus PC hardware. The European Commission has flagged Blue Sky for not meeting EU transparency regulations. Blue Sky has seen a big uptake in users as of late, but hasn't disclosed its EU user numbers or legal presence. Regulators are investigating further, but can't enforce stricter rules yet, since Blue Sky doesn't meet the 45 million EU user threshold to qualify as a very large online platform. But daily app usage on Blue Sky has jumped almost 300% to 3.5 million, fueled by users like academics and journalists. On Monday, NVIDIA announced a new AI-powered voice tech called Fugato, short for Foundational Generative Audio Transformer Opus 1, letting users customize and deploy advanced speech AI for tasks like real-time voice modifications, speech synthesis, and unique sound generation. NVIDIA says it doesn't have immediate plans to publicly release the technology for this system, which uses pre-trained models optimized for NVIDIA GPUs. Fugato is designed for scalability, handling complex speech pipelines for customer service support, virtual assistants, and media applications. Anthropic has proposed a new standard to better connect AI systems, such as its own Claude chatbot, to data using what's called contextual retrieval. This is meant to tackle the issue of context loss in AI models by adding more relevant context to information before it's even processed. The method includes improvements like integrating contextual embeddings and a modified algorithm, reducing retrieval errors by up to 67% and making AI responses more accurate and reliable, especially when handling complex or large-scale data sets. Instagram is introducing a new location sharing feature called Friend Map. This is similar to Snapchat's Snap Map or Apple's Find My. Friend Map lets users see where their friends are, but the feature is only live for up to 1 hour. Instagram says that's because the tool is meant to coordinate arrival times or to find your friends in crowded spaces. Users can also leave notes on a particular map, such as sharing an event or activity. The feature is still in testing in select countries. Instagram is mum on wider release details. And finally, last week, Wired highlighted a website called IMG or image underscore 0001 at Walzer, that's WALZR.com/IMG underscore 0001 that lets you view videos from internet's yesteryear. The iPhone, back in the early 2010s, had a feature that let you post a video to YouTube directly from the camera app. Those videos would have had the file name IMG underscore something, 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 something. Engineer Riley Walls used YouTube's API to search for any files with that naming convention and then pulled them randomly into the site. It's a lot of fun. 'Tis the season. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. That's where you can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. I'm Sarah Lane. I thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.